Good morning and welcome to Inside South Florida. I'm Dave Azer. Today, if you like your science with great food and great wine, have we got a must-attend event for you. Plus, bikini basketball. Yep, it's exactly what it sounds like, and it's here in South Florida. We'll give you all the details. And April is Poetry Month in Miami. We'll tell you how you can get involved, and we won't do it rhyming, but you'll get the point. All that and more as Inside South Florida starts now. Friday, April 5th is the Museum of Discovery and Science's 18th annual Wine, Spirits, and Culinary Celebration. And here with all the details is the museum's CEO and president, Kim Cavendish. Kim, thank you so much for joining us.
It's fun to be here. I'm here all the time.
Well, listen, this is a fun place to be, and you've got a fun event going on, the 18th
is.
annual of these events.
Yes.
Tell us about it.
Wine, Spirits, and Culinary Celebration. Bank of America has stuck with us as sponsor now for 18 years. This is probably the most fun you'll have at the museum all year. It's got hundreds of different kinds of wines, thousands of people, dozens of restaurants. Really, really a great fun event.
And this is the 18th year, so what makes this year bigger, badder, and better than the other years?
Well, we've got a lot of great restaurants lined up. I mean, culinary is a very important part of this. Capital Grille has won the prize several times for favorite order. And we've got Johnny V, Solita, YOLO, 401 Grill, really some of the best favorite restaurants in town participate. And there's also desserts, special cakes, cupcakes, you name it, we've got it.
So how does it work? So if you come to the event, basically you just kind of walk around from station to station and eat and drink?
You can go anywhere you want. The entire museum is covered with food and wine. So each station has a selection of food and some wines that might pair up with it nicely. And really, you can't possibly taste it all or drink it all in one evening.
Right, but you can certainly try.
Yeah, you can try.
Many have tried, none have been able to pull it off.
That's right.
How much learning goes on? Are people actually kind of looking around? Too?
Yes, well, there's particular things go on. We have some wonderful chef demonstrations during the course of the evening where they show you some very special dishes and how to do them. We also have some champagne tasting demonstrations, some very erudite wine tasting demonstrations. So you can take it very seriously or you can just come and play the whole time.
And there's a silent auction too?
Yes, there is, and that certainly helps to support the museum. A lot of interesting things. It's everything from restaurant certificates to a cruise down the River Rhine. So a little bit of everything.
Cruise down the River Rhine?
Yes.
That's pretty good.
It's wonderful.
If you don't give that away for some reason, I'll take it.
Oh, I'll keep that in mind.
Although I think legally I'm not allowed to, but so we'll edit that part out, actually.
We'll just increase the minimum bid for you.
Yeah, there you go. All right, so how much does it cost?
Well, it's $150 for a VIP ticket, which gets you in early and also allows you to stay late for a very nice lounge at the end. Or it's $85 for a general admission ticket. Then you start a little bit later, but it's great fun either way.
And where are the proceeds going?
It's all going to help support the museum to keep us open and operating and successful so that we can continue to deliver great science learning and fun for the whole family all year long.
I saw that the wardrobe is city chic.
Yes.
What is city chic?
To be interpreted any way you like.
Yeah.
Comfortable yet glamorous.
Comfortable? Okay, I like it.
For women, that means high heels that maybe you have to take off after a few hours.
Done.
Yes.
And okay, so people now, they're all excited about it. They want to come. Where do they go to get more information?
They can go right to our website, www.mods.org.
Okay.
And click on the special events tab, and that would take them to some event information and be able to buy tickets.
And we have actually a really nice treat coming up right now, because now I'm actually going to interview the chef from Capital Grill who's going to be here.
That's going to be fun.
Yeah, so that's going to be awesome.
So
stick around for some free food.
Great, I'll do that.
Okay, good. So nice to meet you. I'll be here, so I look forward to the event.
Great.
All right,
thank you,
Kim.
Seeing you. Thank you.
Well, as we mentioned, it's time to eat, or at least talk about eating. Here with a delicious recipe is Executive Chef Mark Grooverman from the Capital Grill in Fort Lauderdale, one of the restaurants at the event, to tell you all about it. All right, this is going to be a real treat. Chef Mark is joining us from Capital Grill, and what are we calling Tommy? What's his official title?
Tommy's going to be, I don't know, what do you think's a good name for him?
Assistant today.
All right, we'll call him my assistant sous chef.
Okay, assistant sous chef.
Sous
Which
chef,
tough
sous
to
chef
say,
is good
actually.
too.
Okay, what are you making for the event?
For the event, we're going to do a short rib slider, and it's going to be topped with a maple glazed pork belly.
Delicious. What are we doing right now?
Tonight we're going to do also a slider, but we're going to do a beef tenderloin slider with Boursin cheese and sherry marinated mushrooms.
As much as I like talking to you, let's stop talking and start cooking.
You got it.
Let's get
You got
into it.
All right.
So as you're making it, tell us what you're doing.
Well, first we're going to start with we're going to get our meat going.
Okay.
And what we have here is it's a 3-ounce beef tenderloin. We're going to season it pretty liberally with salt and pepper. And then we're going to get into our hot pan, which is right here. We're going to put a little bit of butter. My sous chef's going to start that.
Tommy, that was great, buddy. Nice job.
Thank you. We'll get a couple going, so you guys have something to eat.
Oh yeah, make no mistake, we're leaving here with food. Yeah, there's no question
There
about
we go.
it. While you're making this, we'll talk a little bit about
All right.
Capital Grill as well.
Yeah, well, I got the beef going.
Okay.
And the next thing we're gonna do is the Boursin cheese. What Boursin cheese is, it's cream cheese with different herbs. I have chives, chervil, tarragon, a little parsley, and some garlic. So why don't we get that mixed up together?
Okay.
Okay, so we have our cream cheese right here. Forgive me, I don't have a mixing bowl, so I'm gonna use a pot. So we're gonna put a little bit of salt, a little bit of pepper, and we have our fresh garlic right here. About half a teaspoon. And we have our fresh chopped tarragon, fresh chervil, fresh cut chives, and parsley.
Nice.
Okay, and just to give it a little bit of, we're gonna hit it with a little acid, nice little squeeze of lemon. Okay, and then since we don't have much time, we're gonna show you. Well, that didn't work out so good. But yeah, you just want to mix this up, incorporate all the herbs, the garlic, the lemon juice. And it should look something like that. And what I suggest is to leave the cream cheese out at room temperature for about an hour just to soften up, make it a little bit easier to work with.
Okay.
All right. So now we have our cheese. Okay, we're gonna do our mushrooms right here in this pot. Okay, so we're gonna take a little bit of butter, Okay, we're gonna put it in our hot pan. Make sure. It always helps when the pan's on.
Good rule of thumb when making hot food, turn pan on.
It's
okay.
it's very windy out here.
It's very technical. The technical tip for you.
Okay, we're gonna switch this out. All right. Okay, there we go. So basically, we're gonna take our mushrooms. I use cremini mushrooms. You can use button mushrooms, whatever you can find in the store. Okay.
How come you use cremini? Just personal preference?
Yeah, that's also what my bosses tell me to use too.
Gotcha. I thought you were the boss.
Yeah.
Thought it was your joint.
So while those are sautéing right there, we're gonna add just a little bit of salt and pepper. I like to use kosher salt. It doesn't break down as easy as the iodized salt, and it's a lot easier to find in the stores too. And then once these are sautéed a little bit, I'm gonna hit it with just a little bit of sherry,
Nice.
and then I'm gonna let that reduce till most of the sherry wine evaporates, so you don't get that real strong pungent flavor. So once it's cooked down, all we're doing right here is we're waiting for our beef to cook, which is kind of getting there right now. And you can see how it's caramelizing a little bit. You get some of the brown around that. So you want to bring it to, I like mine at mid-rare or rare. And then we're ready to go. Once everything's done, we're all set. So what we're gonna do is, I'm sorry, do you want to say something?
No, I was gonna ask you what was next. So there you
Next is we're gonna eat.
go. We're gonna eat. That's
Yeah.
what I was hoping you were gonna say.
So we're gonna take our Boursin cheese. We're gonna liberally spread that on each bun.
You could use any kind of cheese, obviously.
Yeah, absolutely, but this,
Yeah.
it's really creamy, like a mascarpone or a cream cheese, something that's like heavy, that can, that doesn't, it's very mild in flavor, that can take on some of the other flavors that we're mixing it with. So we got that, and then we're gonna, so you can see the mushrooms right now.
Yep.
It forms like a really nice gravy. We finish with a little bit of whole butter, and the sherry wine's cooked off. They're nice and soft. So everything's ready to go. So now we're gonna build our sandwich. We have it's a small, like a 2-inch brioche bun. Brioche is made with egg and butter, so it's really got a lot of flavor. So we spread our Boursin cheese on. We're gonna add our filet, cooked mid-rare. We're gonna add a few mushrooms to it.
There you go.
And there you go.
Ah, looks good.
How
And it will
amazing
be
does
good.
that look?
Yeah. Well, yeah, let's end this segment now so we can eat it.
There you go.
All right, so real quick, just tell us a little bit about Capital Grill for people that haven't been there
Well,
yet.
Capital Grill, we've been there for about 9 years, and we're on the east part of Sunrise Boulevard, right in the Galleria Mall. It's a real fun place. We're in the mall, close to the beach, so it's a great place. This year we're actually starting. I'm glad you asked. We're starting an Easter brunch this Sunday, so I recommend everybody come down there for some great food. We're open 7 days a week, lunch and dinner. We have great cocktails, great Stoli Doli martinis.
And they'll even, if you order a caprese salad, they'll even add grilled chicken
We
to
will.
it.
We
They
will do that.
I've seen it firsthand. Guys, thank you so much.
My pleasure.
And
Thank you very much.
We'll do it again.
Absolutely.
Sometime. Yeah. All right. Thanks, guys. Thank you, Mark, and trust me, the food was great. When we come back, South Florida's newest sport, bikini basketball. We have a very revealing interview. Stick around.